Listen to me now, this is something we all struggle with, whether we admit it or not. We've all been there. Someone asks for a favor and you want to say no, but out comes, sure, no problem. It's almost automatic, like a reflex you can't control. Why? We're scared. Scared they'll dislike us. Scared of seeming selfish. Scared of conflict. The fear of disappointing others can feel overwhelming, and sometimes it's easier to just give in than to risk an awkward moment. So we fall into the yes trap, thinking it's easier, but it's not. Every yes chips away at our time, our energy, and our sense of self. This starts young. We're taught to be nice, to share, to never make a fuss. From childhood we're praised for being agreeable, for putting others first, and for not rocking the boat. We grow up believing good people never say no. We internalize the idea that our worth is tied to how much we do for others, and that saying no is a sign of weakness or selfishness. We think saying yes makes us valuable, but it just leads to burnout. The more we take on, the more we lose sight of our own needs and priorities. You become the go-to person, but at what cost? Your own goals get pushed aside and your energy is drained by everyone else's demands. Praise feels good for a moment, but soon you're up at 2 a.m., exhausted and resentful. The cycle repeats, and you wonder why you feel so empty. Your own dreams gather dust while you play a supporting role in everyone else's story. The things you once cared about start to fade into the background. We keep saying yes, chasing approval, hoping to feel indispensable. We crave validation, thinking it will fill the emptiness, but it never does for long. But real love and respect don't depend on you always saying yes. The people who truly care about you want you to be happy, not just helpful. The people who truly value you will respect your boundaries. They'll understand when you need to put yourself first, and they'll support your choices. Those who get angry or guilt-trip you, they were just using your kindness. Their disappointment reveals more about them than about you. It's time to close up shop. You don't have to be available to everyone all the time. You deserve to be the star of your own life. Your story matters, and your needs are important too. Saying no isn't selfish, it's necessary. Start choosing yourself. Every time you say no to something that drains you, you say yes to something that fulfills you. Your happiness depends on it. Remember, you have the right to protect your time, your energy, and your dreams. Every time you say yes, especially when your heart is quietly whispering no, you make a choice that goes far beyond a simple answer. When you agree to things you don't truly want, you pay a price. Sometimes one you don't notice until much later. First, you lose your time, your most precious asset, something you can never get back once it's spent. Every hour spent on someone else's priorities is an hour lost for your own dreams, your passions, or precious moments with loved ones. These little whiles add up to months, even years, quietly slipping away while you're busy pleasing others. Next, you pay with your energy. Each reluctant yes chips away at your reserves, leaving you running on empty. Constantly giving it away leaves you drained, physically, mentally, emotionally. You start to feel like you're just surviving, not living. You become irritable, lose your spark, and just go through the motions, disconnected from your own life. This isn't just tiredness. It's soul-deep exhaustion, the kind that lingers even after a full night's sleep. Your mental health suffers too, as the weight of constant obligation grows heavier. Ignoring your needs tells your mind, I don't matter, chipping away at your self-worth and confidence. Resentment builds, turning into anxiety or depression, making it even harder to say no next time. You feel trapped in a prison built from your own yeses, each one another brick in the wall. Overcommitment leads to real health problems, stress, insomnia, even physical illness. But the biggest cost? Your dream. The things that light you up get pushed aside, gathering dust. You're too busy for what matters most to you, always putting yourself last on your own list. Your dream can't wait forever. If you keep saying yes to everything else, it slowly withers away. If you don't make time for it, it fades away. That's the real tragedy, the loss of the life you truly wanted to live. So when should you say no? Listen to your body. If a request makes you tense or uneasy, that's your internal alarm. Don't ignore it. Your intuition is protecting you. Check your plate. Is it already full? If saying yes means sacrificing your well-being, the answer is no. Respecting your limits is strength, not weakness. Say no when something goes against your values. If it feels wrong or isn't you, that's a hard no. And say no to things that don't excite you or move you closer to your goals. Invest your time and energy in what brings you joy and growth. Life's too short for soul-draining obligations. When you start saying no to what drains you, you create space for yourself. Suddenly, you have time and energy for what matters. This is freedom, You're back in control. Now you can say yes to yourself, your hobbies, your rest, your happiness. These small acts rebuild your relationship with yourself. You become more centered, peaceful, and present. Your relationships improve too. When you're not resentful, you show up as your best self. Your yes becomes genuine, not forced. You build honest, balanced connections. Choosing yourself lets you focus on your purpose. You stop living by default and start living by design. This isn't selfish. It's the foundation of a fulfilling life. Let's talk about guilt. The monster that appears when you say no. It whispers, "You're selfish, you're letting them down." But that guilt is a liar, born from years of people-pleasing. Protecting your well-being isn't selfish, it's responsible. Every yes to others is a no to yourself. Why is it okay to disappoint yourself but not others? Your needs matter just as much. You have a right to your time and energy. You don't owe anyone an apology for your boundaries. The guilt will fade as you practice. People's reactions are rarely as bad as you fear. Their disappointment is theirs to manage, not yours. Ditch the guilt. Choose you. How do you say no without sounding harsh, with grace and guts? Be clear and direct. No vague excuses. "I'm sorry, but I can't do that right now" is enough. No is a complete sentence, but a brief explanation can help. Keep it about your limits, not their request. Try the no but method, offer an alternative if you want. Show you care, but on your terms. Use a warm tone and confident body language. Don't over-apologize, you're not doing anything wrong. It takes practice, but soon saying no will feel natural. You'll protect your boundaries with strength and kindness. Your no is your power. It's how you design a life you love. It's the invisible line you draw to protect your time, your energy, and your dreams. When you say no, you're not just turning something down. You're saying yes to yourself, to your values, and to the life you truly want to build. Every time you use it, you stand up for yourself. You remind the world, and yourself, that your needs and boundaries matter. It's a small word, but it carries the weight of your self-respect. You declare your time, energy, and dreams matter. You're not available for everything, and that's not only okay, it's necessary for your well-being. Your no isn't rejection, it's self-acceptance. It's a gentle reminder that you are worthy of care and consideration, especially from yourself. Think of your life as a garden. Your no is the gate. You get to decide what enters and what stays outside, nurturing only what helps you grow. You decide what gets in, protecting your peace and purpose. Each no is a step toward a life that feels more like your own. Saying no to draining obligations lets your true priorities bloom. You make space for what truly matters, and your life becomes richer and more meaningful. This is a daily practice, not a one-time event. Each day brings new choices, and each no is a chance to honor your needs. With every no, you get stronger and freer. You build resilience, confidence, and a sense of inner peace that no one can take away. You attract people who respect your boundaries. The right relationships flourish when you're honest about your limits. You finally have space for what sets your soul on fire. Your passions, your creativity, and your joy have room to grow. Next time you want to say yes but feel that knot, pause, breathe, and choose you. Remember, your well-being is worth protecting, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. The power of no is the power to live your own life. Use it, and watch your world transform into a place where you truly belong.